Grand Rising. This is my second attempt at doing this video because I didn't have enough time, or I had too much stuff on my phone and the video just cut off on me, honey. So I had to start all over again. But this is part two of the Jamie Foxx reading I did the other day. I know a lot of people are believing, thinking that he was cloned, but for some reason I was meditating on it and I didn't think he was cloned. I thought that he was may have been programmed. But the reading said something else. So let's begin. We start this reading off with the High Priestess. I know it looks like a ritualistic card. If you look at it, she's in the tub, whatever. But this personifies someone that has knowledge, someone that has esoteric knowledge, science. And it made me think of Katie Holmes, and because she was so well versed in Scientology. So I believe that she showed him a few things because he was curious. And when she started telling him things, the next card is the Sun card, which speaks about things being revealed, being educated, being shown the light, having a full understanding. So with the Sun card now, he's been hanging out with the High Priestess, and he started learning things that he wasn't interested in learning before. He decided to dig a little deeper. And this is the completion card, which means, okay, that whole row up there, these three cards, is the past. So after he learned what he had to learn and he had a full understanding of it, okay, he decided he wanted to share it because now you have the filmmaker. The filmmaker card in this deck represents someone who has learned something and wants to share it with the world, but he's doing it in a different type of way. He's not doing it directly. It reminds me of when Jamie Foxx was talking on his comedy shows and, on the radio shows. He was saying little things. And what has been talked about lately is what he was saying about Diddy at those parties. So after Jamie Foxx had a full understanding, as I said in the first reading, he wanted to start sharing. And he started doing so through satire. Okay, satire, sort of like Jon Stewart, those type of guys that even the meaning of this card says mixing in messages with comedy skits and through satire, like those shows where you act as a some type of newscast or something, but you're really speaking truth. So he began speaking the truth through his comedy, just like most comedians do, and started trying to educate the people in a covert way, okay, mixed in with entertainment. So then he was approached by this woman, Princess of Wands, a woman full of lust, really have not too much emotions. I think they sent her in to find out what it was he was really trying to do, because something he did alerted them to the fact that he was talking and giving messages, okay? And you have the hacker card, okay? When you look at this card, you see somebody at a computer in a computer hacker, but we're talking about a person. So we're going to say this represents people trying to find out what was going on in his mind. What was he thinking? What was he feeling about the industry? Okay? The hacker card says the allure of finding out the truth. An individual who will follow an investigation no matter what rabbit hole it leads him down. For the prince, information is everything. No ideal, no law, no obstacle will stand between him and the question tugging at his mind. In the pursuit of answers, he can be incredibly resourceful and utterly determined. He also cannot be trusted. So this tells me that they didn't trust him after he started divulging and having conversations with this dancer, this person that was sent in to hack his mind. And he started to show her who he was, someone who was determined to find out the truth, someone who was not going to be stopped by anything. And she relayed this to them. She relayed this to the elite. And they countered with interference. This is the interference card. Okay? They interfered in what he was planning on doing and how he was planning on divulging to us what was going on behind the curtain. Because he was doing it in spurts, little by little. So now what I think happened is they approached him and he had to agree. Okay, I don't think that he was, while he was in the hospital, they was giving him different scenarios of how he was going to continue in this industry if he wanted to continue in the industry. And I think he took a deal, and now they sent in their handlers now. Now that his handlers, the handlers are going to be around him 24/7 because they feel he cannot be trusted. Was he cloned? I don't believe he was cloned. I believe that he made a deal with them, okay? And he was kept in the hospital till he made a decision, until they were sure that he would go along with what it is they said he would do. And now they got their handlers all around him, okay, to keep up that scenario and paint that picture and make sure he's wearing those costumes. So, um, was Jamie Foxx claimed cloned? No, I don't believe so. That's not what the reading tells me. But the reading did tell me that he had to agree to stop talking. He had to agree to represent what it is he signed up for. So that is the end of my part 2 reading on Jamie Foxx. Y'all have a blessed day. See y'all in the next video.